Cool. Either way, I did want to take a look at Datto did Destiny for a decade as a Warframe human. Warframe and Destiny have always been closely related and tied together, so I just wanted to take a look, see what a Destiny content creator's general perspective is from 10 years of content creation. I myself have been full-time content creation for like 2 to 3 years, but I mean, I've casually made videos for 10 years, but I wouldn't count that as the same. Looks like Ruben's coming in to join. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So, yeah, let's take a look for Datto, and of course, check out the video, all linked down below when I upload the video. Cheers.
Hello, everyone.
This isn't going to be a Destiny video, though. This is going to be like a 10 years of content creation from a Destiny creator's perspective. And as I play Warframe, I'm very curious and interested to see what he says. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of stuff that is very similar. Like, he probably hates or like doesn't like Destiny as much as he used to. Probably doesn't like Destiny casually, hates playing it off stream or like off for not for content. Similar stuff like that. Like, he gets burnt out a lot.
May
but we'll see.
27th was the 10-year anniversary.
Crazy.
Of the first video that I made for this channel. I have officially been doing Destiny coverage. This channel has been doing Destiny coverage for 10 years now.
Hey, let's go. I mean, that's just impressive to stick to one game and like one thing for so long. But obviously, Datto is a wildly successful content creator, so good for him, right?
4 years experience in a different project, but I don't really even count that. This is 10 years. And, you know.
Oh, yeah, he has shoes.
That's kind of a big deal.
Looks like a shoe man, has his like Jordans, his Nikes, right? I'm not a shoe man myself. I need to collect more swords and Pokemon cards.
10 years in content creator world is basically an eternity.
Yeah, he's a
feels
boomer.
Like, you know, with how fast the internet moves.
Content creator boomer.
So today, you know, I just kind of want to talk about where I've been, where I am now, where I'm going, a little bit of a channel update kind of deal, because, you know, I don't usually do these kinds of videos very often. I tend to keep my personal life personal. I keep my problems, and I kind of just let the YouTube be the YouTube channel, you know, but 10 years, man. Like,
that's fair. 10 years is way too long. It's like, man, I think YouTube's probably, if I go 10 years, it'll probably be the longest job I've ever had and will ever have. That being said, I worked at IKEA for like 6 years in high school and then into college until I graduated. So
that's a long,
got a while.
That's a long
seasoned
time.
veteran right
That's
there,
a
though.
Pretty big deal. So, you know, just want to kind of talk about it.
It is. It is for sure.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. You know, I watched a clip very recently of myself back in my Los Angeles apartment.
The Datto Destiny creator.
Before Destiny even came out. And I remember those days like it was yesterday, I swear.
Back when I was happy.
Like, I was right back in my apartment. I can visualize my apartment exactly how it was set up, and you know, it's been a pretty wild ride.
Back in my day, I was happy.
You know, moving up here, 2017. 99% of the people that I know today, like the people that I talk with on a daily basis, they all came from Destiny.
Wait,
my wife, I met because of Destiny, and I met because of a guy who memed his way into being one of my best friends. Like, that.
Pretty meta.
It's crazy.
It's pretty meta.
It's really crazy that, you know, that all of this has happened, and
my face when my life is Destiny.
That I've taken in my life, because
my face
I feel like I get the question every so often, like, hey, if you weren't doing content creation, what would you be doing? And
if he's been in for 10 years, he'd no clue.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
Like, if you've been doing one job for 10 years, that's like that is a career. Okay, like, what? Who knows? You'd be doing literally anything else. I know I would be doing general IT stuff because I went to college. But if you went like straight and a hardcore content creation out of high school, in high school, it's like nothing. This is it, right?
I don't know what I would be doing, because when I started the channel, you know, I was working in television and
nice.
You know, trying to make a name for myself.
No, he was adulting properly. I wasn't sure.
When Destiny rolled around, I was kind of at a crossroads in my life, because I was like, you know, do I stick with YouTube. I had offers for a post-production
It's not like you can
assistant
need to
job
stop.
at a post house. And I was like, no, I'm going to take a gamble on YouTube. And, a couple months in, it was a little scary because Destiny 1, if you were around, not the greatest reviews, but, we hung in there. And the
Destiny and the Warframe launch is legitimately the same. Destiny and Warframe started off much lower, and then over years, they built up their audience in, like, the game. Legitimately, Destiny and Warframe have the exact same trajectory of players. It's insane. They came out around the same time. They grew and gained players around the same time. And it's just like Destiny is the more AAA popular big game. And then there's Warframe like behind it, quietly in Canada, less of a AAA title, right? But they're still wildly and like enjoyably popular with their own niches of looter shooters. So
yeah,
it's
like I don't know where I'd be, because if that didn't work out, if like I didn't decide to do YouTube, or if I gave up too early,
who knows?
Maybe I move back in with my parents and I have to do a whole new career. Maybe the film career works out. I don't know. But either way, do I think I would be as successful as I have been doing anything else? I really don't think so. And I owe that to basically all of you for continuing to watch and support the channel. I know we might not always agree on stuff with the game, but if that's some of the worst stuff I've ever done is suggest people can't cheese the effing Fogoth strike, whatever, I forget what it was called.
Summoning pits, I remember.
I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. So
I mean, yeah, fair.
It's been a very crazy ride. I've had like multiple times where I thought I was going to quit. I mean, the first time was 2 months into Destiny 1. The second time,
okay,
2 months 2 months into Destiny 2. If you were around for Destiny 2 launch, you kind of...
Damn, the launches of games really are rough. I wonder how many times Warframe creators have thought about quitting the game or changing the games. Trust me, it's not uncommon, and probably every creator who's done it a year plus have thought about or considered changing games.
I don't know.
Probably.
What was up with that? And third time was, I was kind of not doing great. I think most of my energy ran out from the pandemic, kind of September 2020 till I would say about February, March 2021.
Damn, like half a year.
Wasn't really feeling that good about
that's fair
content and my career and all that. But I think around that time that's
an insane amount of time
where I kind of like
be burnt
mentally
out.
Signed a contract in my head to be like, look, like you're not gonna quit. Like you got 3 more years until they wrap up this saga of the game. So like, just let's get it together. Let's do these last couple years and
oh
and
my
we'll
God.
take it from there. And
I do feel like content creators, larger content creators and smaller content creators pigeonhole and force themselves to keep playing stuff or like keep creating content on it. And if you view it as a job, it might be more okay. Or like depending on how much you play it, because at the end of the day, a job's a job, and this might just be the best job you can find and like the most fun you'll find out of a job. And like even though it can be burnout and like a bit rough sometimes, as long as you're paying the bills and not hating life, it's probably not a bad job, right? So
we've had some ups and downs lately. It's been more of kind of a down. Even though
me too, buddy.
I do feel like
me too. Warframe's been down for a while before Duviri as well.
Some heat on YouTube, so I don't feel like I've missed a step, but there's definitely some things that kind of poke at the back of my brain.
Yes.
Which we'll talk about right now. We'll also talk about small announcement. I am gonna be taking a sabbatical.
That's probably good.
Next year after Final Shape.
Okay, he wants to hit all the hype Destiny
after we kind of wrap things up with Final Shape, I do all the content that I want to do. So basically, I'd say around this...
Datto doesn't upload every single day, does he? I believe he does stream a lot and upload, but I just want to double check quickly. Yeah, so at least he's not like grinding the shit out of everything and playing like daily videos 24/7. So like, it looks like he's at least calmed down, right? Because this is like a year's worth of content right there. So at least he's calmed down to a more understandable pace. Dude probably has, you know, a lot of other stuff. He does have 1.9k videos over 10 years, right? In theory. So, like, that's not a terrible amount at all, but he's not the type, it looks like, of creator to just spam videos out. Looks like he edits more and, yeah, talks about his stuff more, but at least he's not going at a breakneck pace, right? That usually burns people out way more.
This time next year, I'm going on sabbatical.
But he streams a lot too, so it's like a mixture of both, right? Most people do, so it makes sense.
2-week vacations in the entire time that I've been doing this. You know, I have a couple days off here, a couple days off there, but you know, I basically work or think about working every single day.
Yes, that is content creation life. Yeah, that is that's just being a content creator. I think every content creator who's full-time or like wants or tries to do it as their job is this exact same way.
12 hours a day.
Yeah,
and
like,
I don't know what it's like to have like guilt-free non-work time. Every time that I'm not working, I just feel guilty and like stressed that I'm not working.
I think that also happens a lot because most content creators, right, all working out of our own houses. So it's like we could always be working. Kind of, probably a lot of content creators, myself included, have a slightly toxic relationship to work / content creation because it's become just your life.
And I really would like
to
figure
that out,
what it's like.
We all do,
even
right?
though I'm probably still going to stress what it's like to have like a break. Yeah, a real break. Right now, I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be about a...
I'll say it differently there. I go on real breaks, right? I go camping. I'm going to go camping with my girlfriend. I'm going to TennoCon for 2-3 days, right? And that's pretty much like my brunt of the break. One of them's like a work trip, so it's not really a break. But like going camping, I'm going to fucking Dominican Republic for like a week next year. You know, just got to spend some money to go on breaks or else people go insane. Everyone should, but... yeah. And then some days I'm just like, I don't want to exist, so I just lie in bed or just watch TV all day and maybe make a small commentary video because, like, if I don't work, usually I just hate myself anyway, so yeah, it's annoying.
A month.
It's just how it is.
If not longer. I might push into 2 months. We'll see. Somewhere in that range. And that's mainly going to be YouTube. You know, streams, I might still pop on for a stream every now and then.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, I'm probably still going to play a little bit of Destiny in the background because I do still actually like playing the game. But in terms of YouTube coverage, you know, I think it's probably gonna stop for a little while, and then
fair enough.
We'll come back.
Man, definitely. Like with a lot of content creators, go ham.
Multiple things that kind of go into break. Like, you know, why haven't you taken a break, and you know, why haven't you done this, that.
It's imposter syndrome. Get into it.
I don't know how many people know this, but I edit all of my own videos. I write all my own videos. I do all the production work.
Yeah, I think
editing.
I think he has like pretty well edited long videos too. So like it makes sense why a lot of his videos take a while. It's not like they're edited hardcore like meme edits or anything, but it's like there's a lot of text to pop in, a lot of pop-ins, a lot of footage, a lot to record, edit, voices, scripting sucks if you do that. It's just there's so much to it if you do the full 9 yards type of deal.
And,
so, yeah, fair.
You know, the meta's kind of shifting. And part of me at this point...
The meta's shifting? Does he mean in streaming or editing? Because it seems like the meta is currently stream constantly, have an editor, constantly put out videos.
Kind of wants to...
And that's kind of depressing.
You know, maybe have
just spam content's the
help
meta,
out
right?
a little bit more. But the reason why I haven't really...
He probably could also edit his videos less, but I don't personally watch a lot of his videos. I just feel like a lot of content creators could probably, they over-edit their videos, right? Like constantly. But it probably also helps, and I'm a shitty creator, so...
Pushed in that direction.
It's like that work-life balance. Like, do you want more work or do you want more life? If you want more life, you're probably fine editing less. But if you want more work, then you're fine editing more. So it's like a personal, like, what the fuck do you want out of your life deal? And yeah,
that much is because I've been doing this like heavily curated content for so long that I feel like I could potentially alienate viewers of the channel if I, you know, kind of switched my methods. You know,
then that is the exact reason why him, along with a ton of other creators, only ever always play one game. I should honestly just create a second Pupsker channel if I ever want to create content for another game full time or something like that. Because I could have my Warframe channel as its own thing forever, and just that could be one of my channels, right? Because you can see Datto is very good at doing only Destiny 2. He is not fucking pivoted at all in 10 years. Maybe he's done side content here and there, right? Some stream highlight stuff, but and like some other stuff. Yeah. He's done some side stuff, but like, man, he is a hardcore creator for Destiny 2, and occasionally his other videos looks like he does really well with them, but compared to obviously Destiny stuff, not quite as well. But yeah, it looks like Datto's just a really good editor, so yeah, you can always do other stuff too.
The meta on YouTube right now is streaming and then taking your stream
content.
Yeah,
okay, he's talking about exactly
to
what
an
I brought
editor,
up.
and then the editor
I should just shut the fuck up and
makes the
listen
videos
to Datto
and
be
puts
like,
them up on YouTube. It's not as curated, and part of the reason why I haven't really done that is because I feel like
he'd probably be
he
would probably make a fuck ton more money if he did that, because he's already like a large creator. It would be a gamble for a lot of Warframe creators, I think, because a lot of us, and Warframe as a game isn't the largest, but who knows, right?
Not very good when I don't have a script in front of me, and I'm like, I don't like to stumble over my words and ums and uhs like I'm going to be doing throughout this entire video. It's not what I like to do.
He doesn't like doing
content.
Live content. He likes doing fully scripted, edited, fully scripted and edited work. He likes to separate streaming versus production content creation, it seems.
But after doing this for 10 years and basically nonstop thinking about work all the time, I just gotta ease up. You know, if I want to continue
fair enough
doing this, I need to ease up. So for the next year, I don't think much is really going to change. I think you can still kind of expect the standard that I have given the channel for many years now, but in a post-Final Shape world and a post-sabbatical world, if I do end up coming back to YouTube, which is pretty likely, I feel like some change is on the horizon, and I hope
that's fair.
I can still make content that's up to snuff and still make stuff that people are going to enjoy, but maybe I think
Datto is in the position, and like his size of his channel, and maybe if he's like good monetarily, I think he could do whatever he wanted, because he seems like he makes really well edited, like good videos. So even without an editor, he could just make stream highlights and stuff like that too, probably. But he might just be afraid to do that.
Maybe I can, pass off
or maybe
some of the
he's
work
like,
to someone else.
I'm just staying until Final
like
Shape.
I can wake up.
We'll see how he feels, of course. I think that's the idea. We'll see how he feels when after his sabbatical and all that. But you guys got a year more of Datto at least.
2 hours, and then I can
Final Shape.
Go home, so to speak. Working from home for 10 years kind of alters my perspective of like being at work.
He has the same dog bed that I have. Sorry, that's the dog bed that I have at the end of my bed if Ruben sleeps at his dog bed.
Being
Anyways.
at home, because work is home and home is work, and
under
this
the blanket.
all up in here is work no matter what. And
it's perfect.
I would like to know what it's like to have an escape. Like I can just be like, I'm done with work today, and I move to something else.
I wish I ever fucking had that, but I used to work IT, so like that's not how that works. Wish I did.
Has really, really sort of beaten me down into the ground.
My God.
And
poor Datto.
I'm getting really tired, and if I don't do something,
poor Datto.
I
Jesus.
am really, really gonna not enjoy this. And I know what I do. I know what I do for a living. I'm very privileged to be in the position that I am, but again, it's not all rainbows and sunshine all the time. You know what I mean?
Or is it?
You're working all the time. Your free time is very limited. I feel guilty whenever I'm not working, because I know there's so many good creators now just coming into the space, and they're just cranking so much good stuff. And I still want to feel like I'm at the
Datto's a
top of my
hustler.
game, but after so long, man, it's
I mean, man wanted to be the Destiny of Destiny creators. Always Destiny. Destiny for 10 goddamn years. So, I mean, yeah, he's fucking stuck with it and did it. It's insane.
it's brutal. It's so brutal. It's taken a real big toll on my mental. And
This year truly is the year of content creators wanting to fucking off themselves and being severely depressed from their jobs. Holy shit. I don't blame them, but like, goddamn. That seems like that is.
I got to do something about it.
We all need a bunch of Reuben puppies.
Post final shape, post sabbatical. What's that looking like? I don't know. Part of me wants.
I might actually make an update video for my channel too, now that I'm not streaming on YouTube and I'm gonna only stream on Twitch, and we'll see.
To say like, hey,
maybe I'll do it after TennoCon, see
let's
where
explore
Warframe's
some
at.
other options. What else is out there for me? And
Yeah.
then part of me is like, this is your baby, dude. Like, you're just gonna give up your life's work here, dude. And I do like what I do more than I don't. I do have a lot of freedoms, being my own boss, but again, it's the sense of kind of feeling trapped in the YouTube landscape. And
Yeah, don't we all?
maybe an editor can help alleviate some of that.
Maybe I should reply to one of the people who messaged me about being an editor once in a while and be like, you know what? Sure, you can make me some videos. And then they'll all terribly fail, and then I'll go back to my corner and cry.
But I also don't know what
I think Datto would do good no matter
want to
what.
do or what I
He's just a
could
large enough creator
even
that
do. People tell me
seems
that I
like
could be a consultant
fun.
or something like that. I don't know. I just don't know what a YouTube channel like this can translate
Dude,
into.
every creator's always just stuck in the fog of like, what am I? What do I do with myself? Holy crap. Even like massive creators like Datto and a million subs who could technically do whatever he wants. His non-Destiny videos seem to do well, but
put this
thinking like he
on
could
a
just
resume,
be a streamer.
and then that resume goes somewhere else.
Interesting.
And I get
It just sounds like he is straight up metagaming himself, but I think that's just how it always goes. Like, streamers, content creators can only metagame themselves because that's such a weird landscape.
new job or something like that. I just don't know. People have asked like, oh, if there was another game that you would want to cover, what would it be? And I think the only thing for me would be the Riot Games MMO, if that ever ends up becoming a thing. But that's several years out, and I don't think it's really a great idea to just be like, peace, I'm out of here for 4 years, and then come
Gone
back
until Riot MMO.
when the game I actually want to cover comes out and is like, hey guys, I'm back, remember me? And that's a big thing too about like disappearing for a little while. Like, I'm sure you've heard a lot of YouTube algorithm type stuff, but
can his channel survive? He'll be fine.
What if I disappear for a month or two, and then the YouTube algorithm's like, hey, this dude's like not uploading anymore, and so when I come back, it chooses to like not
been making MMO for a while,
me back into the whatever the hell's going on, and now it's just like, well, you took a break, and YouTube has decided that.
I mean, I think everyone does metagame themselves too much around this. Because I think as long as when you get back, you start posting videos again, you'll be fine. But it might take some time for views to go up.
Or do YouTube things for you anymore, and you're just done. Like that's a big thing as well, is being scared of taking a break and then just like losing it all because of some stuff out of my control. But another thing is also like I'll keep it a buck with you. Like, it's a nice paying job. It's tough to be like, oh, it'd be great, like a big...
Yeah, like it's... Especially for a creator his size, like Datto's fine. He's a good, large creator, making good money, both off AdSense and general sponsors if he takes them. I don't know what his general stuff is, but yeah, dude's probably fine. Pulling 10 grand a month minimum.
Pay cut. Like, that sounds
easy,
awesome.
right?
Because
10 to 50 grand a month.
That's a tough thing.
Depending if he went hardcore on sponsors.
That's a tough thing. Like, if you're working a job and you're making good money, but like you're kind of like, man, what else can I do? And you see that other stuff's not going to pay as well. Like,
let me just see. Actually,
that's a part of it too. I live pretty nicely. I live pretty comfortably. I can, get a couple nice things for myself every now and then.
Hell
the
yeah.
shoe collection. Like, you know, I worked hard for it. I did a lot of saving of my money early on, and I made some good decisions. And it's tough to let something like that go, even if, you know, it's draining your mental. You know, you just I feel like all I ever hear about is like, you know, people on the struggle with their jobs, and I'm like, you know, why? Like, I should be so grateful to have this position. And,
I'm sad, but I'm not struggling enough.
you know, so I don't want to squander it, but at the same time, I feel like you can.
The forever issue. I want the content creator who's having trouble and being sad and emo about content creation, which, you know, life. But then people get mad at them for being sad and emo about their job because they want their job. Never-ending cycle of negativity, right?
For so long before you're just like, dude, I don't even care anymore. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, 10 years, man. It's
what is life?
The thing that's like really changed for me, that's been like a big sort of like culture shock, I would say, is, you know, it's not 2018 anymore where it's like me and like a dozen or two dozen other creators, and we all know each other, and that's all you got. And even the game too.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
I get imposter.
Literally everybody creates content. Everyone's a content creator. There's only a handful of like large ones, but like fucking everyone creates content now. So it's like everyone wants to be a content creator. It's crazy.
Syndrome.
Hey,
from
you
this
too.
game.
We all get imposter syndrome. Fuck
it's
yeah.
not 2018.
We're all depressed.
The game
Life's
is
rough.
so much wider, and it's so much deeper than it was, that trying to cover all aspects of the game is so much harder than it used to be. And you have all these great, I feel like every day I'm hearing about like, oh, this Destiny creator just hit 100,000 subs, and this person 100,000, this person 100,000, and so.
I wish it was the same with Warframe, but Warframe's such a small niche game. Dude, I don't know. The amount of content creators that have hit 100K subs in the past 3 years can probably be counted on like one or two hands. Like myself, and I have no fucking clue if anyone else did because I don't pay that much attention. But I think there was a couple other at least. But like, god damn, I don't pay enough attention to other creators, and like, I just don't see enough Warframe stuff to even know, right?
So many people are just coming in with like fresh takes.
Destiny 2 has been
the
popping off a
game
lot of
and
new
YouTube
people all the
content,
time.
and they're just like specializing so much into these specific fields that you can find, you know, the exact kind of topic,
the
or
niche
exact
within
kind of
niche,
creator
yeah,
that you're interested in for like XYZ content. And
Destiny 2, like dungeon solo niches are definitely a thing. There's a lot of crazy niches in every game.
It's hard.
Forever
it's
imposter
so hard
syndrome
to keep up. And
even being able to farm everything in a game like Destiny, keep it up with it as a content creator. Stuff like Warframe and Destiny are the same in that way, right? Shit's impossible. Warframe has constantly 27 different arcanes, new Warframes, things that'll take 10, 20, 30, 40 hours to farm. And then you got to create daily, like weekly content. Yeah, shit's too much to keep up with.
My Discord,
casually,
I have
half
a
the time
channel
too.
called Datto's Video Preview.
Creator content or not?
2 dozen people, 2 dozen regulars that I'd say about 70 to 80% of the time I will drop like a fully completed video, or I'll drop a script in that channel, and I will ask them for a well actually check. Do you know what a well actually check is? It's a thing I literally made up.
No, dumbass.
So I guess you would.
It's pretty much that. It's like a, no, dummy, you're wrong on that. Well, actually, right.
But it's where I have people intentionally go out.
We've
and
all
say,
been there.
Well, actually, Datto, to make sure that I haven't like forgotten something or didn't know about a certain interaction with a XYZ thing.
Yeah.
Like,
there's so much small, random niche things within games that are so randomly complex that you just don't know if you're gonna say something wrong off cuff, or just like have a sentence that's technically wrong and shit like that.
So much more to cover.
Happens to me all the times in videos. Like I misspeak, or like I quickly say something about an ability or how it interacts, or like just one small thing, and then it like gets called out here and there, and then it's like, oh fuck, I messed up that word in that sentence.
Now and I get imposter syndrome.
Best not to worry about it, but it's like,
I'll
damn.
work super hard on this video, and
happens all the fucking time.
Channel, and someone's like,
all the
have you
goddamn
thought
time.
About this
all
incredibly basic thing, and then it's like, I haven't thought of that thing, and it just like anytime
then you gotta leave
happens,
30
I'm
comments
like, cool,
explaining
I
it.
literally know nothing about this game. Why do people even trust me with information on this game anymore? It's
nice to see that the content creator depression and struggle is pretty eternal between like just everyone at this point.
It's tough nowadays.
We're all crazy.
And there are so many other, it's like someone's focused purely on build videos, and then someone's always doing damage testing, and like
Just this Destiny and Warframe are the same but different.
people are figuring out the new meta and this and that.
Yeah, huh? Sounds similar.
And people are just coming to me because
weird.
they're like, "What do you think about salvage?" And I'm just like, "Am I like
Everyone, Warframe, what's your opinion on salvage? Good resource, bad resource? Fuck, it's the same game.
Am I even keeping up?
Are we
Am I
keeping
even
up?
keeping up?
Am
with
I
the
stuck
youngins
behind in the
anymore?
meta? Are we all boomers?
I'm 33, dude.
Oh, he's a boomer.
I'm getting up
I'm
there.
a
For
baby. He's a
33
boomer.
and
I'm still 20s,
content
guys.
creator. Well, I guess
Datto's a
not that
boomer,
bad,
it's
but
fine.
still,
33.
You know?
My God, the seasoned veteran.
some stuff on my mind.
The nice thing about guys between like 20 to 40, sometimes depending on how you age, no one will know if you're 20 or 30. Datto looks like he could be like mid 20.
But otherwise, next year of content, I think
You
is
just never know.
It's gonna be pretty normal, pretty typical
Yeah.
Datto content,
Same old. Yeah, but
normal stuff that you should expect.
we're all
from me.
old,
But after Final Shape,
dude.
we'll see. Am I gonna?
You say that, but Hayden, you have no idea how crazy comments and like people are, and they're like, "Why the fuck?" People get mad whenever I don't stream Warframe. People get mad whenever I upload not a video of Warframe. But like, I would probably just never talk to comments or never talk to chat if I only ever wanted to do Warframe. I would just upload videos and then just that's it, right? If I only ever wanted to play Warframe, I would only upload Warframe YouTube videos. Never stream it because streaming is for Warframe. It's not a popular enough game. If you're not like the top 5 streamers or like 10 streamers for Warframe getting like hundreds of views, it's not efficient to stream unless you're making videos or constantly getting videos from your stream. That's why everyone streaming is making videos, whether you know it or not, right? They're either collecting clips, they're either working on builds, or they're either just farming other socials and shit like that, or like farming money if you're one of the streamers that gets like a large amount of donations, right? Because streaming is just not efficient for small creators unless you've got like whales in your community. And that's just like, it's a weird thought to be like, I'm 100 to or 50 to 100 streamer, and in order to live, I need like some amount of people to legit fund my life. So, and a lot of small streamers do, like 50 to 200 type viewer streamers do have like 5 to 10 whales in their community straight up paying for like so many gifted subs, donations, games, etc. It's just a weird landscape, and it's very like parasocial, Streaming's really weird like that.
I'm probably gonna be back. Like,
But,
let's
yeah.
be real.
A
I'm
lot of stuff like
probably
that.
coming back. But,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Consider this your 1 year warning that I
It's
just gotta take some time for myself.
It's wild to me he's planning his break a whole year ahead of time, but I guess for Destiny and like Final Shape, it makes more sense. It's still wild
And,
though.
I
I don't even know,
find
like,
that love of video.
The big Warframes the hype is gone until like cross-save, crossplay, and like Tau update. I'm honestly, the hype of Warframe is gone until TennoCon, for me at least, because I don't know what the future is. It's just going to be more Warframe for this next month or two. We'll mess around and have fun with Wisp Prime, but like, it's just more general Warframe. We'll do some videos, best this, platinum farming guides, strongest weapons, but yeah, it's just another couple of months in Warframe until we get more Warframe info.
games again. I feel like people ask me like, "Hey, what are you interested gaming wise this year?"
Oh,
and I'm just
no.
like, I don't care.
Oh,
My love of gaming has just been like falling apart because anytime
gaming job has ruined his care for gaming. That's depression.
that
I'm lucky. I still like and I'm excited for games, but I think me streaming and playing games on stream have made me hate certain games more. So I think after I stream some Final Fantasy and finish streaming and uploading videos and bosses on that, I'm probably going to stream less, and I'm only going to stream like Warframe or Diablo or events, because like streaming just feels like a waste of time for especially me, because I'm like a small streamer. Seems like a huge waste of time, right? Like, honest to God, monetarily, like, and like life goal wise, it seems like a waste of time for me. Warframe is very hard to build a community around, like a large community, and I think only a handful of people have successfully done it, where they can stream Warframe and a handful of other games and have like hundreds of viewers.
even think
It's
about
just hard.
playing a
Can't
game,
afford to
just
do it
feels like
type of deal.
work to me.
Right? Like, I could not afford to stop YouTube and streaming. I would, if anything, never stream again, just do YouTube, right? It
even
depends on person.
Off
but
stream, like I'll try and boot up a game. It's like, oh, I'm back at work, and I'd really like to, like.
The one game I play off stream is Honkai Star Rail right now, and I don't know how to feel about that.
My love
do
of
Final Fantasy 16 off stream
that'd
too.
be cool because it was the hobby that I had for 2 decades.
Yeah. The thing about content creation, if you're a gamer creator, when you're playing games, you feel like shit when you're not creating content because you feel like you should be creating content because it's your job. Even if it's not the game you're playing, like even if I'm not playing Warframe, I still feel like shit because I'm like, well, I should create content on this. What am I doing, right? Whether that for like large, long form content or short form content, right? It all feels the same. I would in my mind, it would be different if you're a large creator, but I think it really isn't. If you're making bank, even as a Twitch streamer, it probably feels the same as if you were like not able to do it. I don't know though.
5 years old.
I don't know.
And nowadays it's like
gaming has given all us content creators depression.
And
yes.
I'd like to kind of rekindle that flame of gaming again.
Legit, Datto's like, I'd like to be happy again. I'd like to play like a lot of games as if it was my first time again. But now I'm too much of an adult and I'm too jaded and I'm too fucking broken. So
rekindle that flame.
We're all cursed.
Gaming again.
We can never rekindle the flame. We can try. We can do it a little bit.
You know, you got your Elden Rings and your.
Well, I'll be watching AI games and creators. Yeah, it's all AI.
Some games that I like to play, but
we're gonna just jack into the matrix of AI.
Like game schedules anymore because I'm just like who cares? I'm not gonna have time to play it. I remember when I used to be like, man, this game's only 15 hours. Like, pfft.
See, like this is the thing, right? He just said, man, I don't have time to play it. It's all just like. If you can afford to play it and you can afford to take time off, you can, but it's like the mental block of content creation. It's like, well, if I'm not creating my content, he doesn't, it looks like, want to ever play games and create content on non-Destiny for the most part. And that's, yeah, you can tell that, but like, in theory, you can always create content in any games and play any game, but yeah, it's just always like the imposter syndrome, the mental block versus the actuality of what you can do.
Have time to play it.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to be like, man, this game's only 15 hours. Like,
I know, that's what I like. That's the thing. It sounds like he is worried about losing traction and views and like his subscriber base, but he's so big and makes such good videos that I think he'd be fine. But it's like the imposter syndrome forever will say that he won't be. It's the same with me, right? But I'm like much smaller, and if I just upload random videos, they'll only get hundreds of views, and you know, it's all different for everyone.
Man. And then I'm now seeing like, how long is this game? To do everything? 100 hours? What are you out of your mind? I give you a 6. I can give you a 6.
A lot of big games are made for like large content creator streamers perfectly, because it's like, yeah, if you're a large content creator streamer, you can play a game if people watch, you know, if you get watched. You can play a game like Final Fantasy for hundreds of hours. You can play a game like Hogwarts Legacy. You can play a game like Diablo. You can play a game like Destiny, Warframe. You can put hundreds, thousands of hours into those games. So forever content, right?
For this
everything's
game,
created to be forever content now.
I treat my life differently.
So it's pretty wild.
You know, it's no longer LA Datto in a studio apartment.
Oh God, he was in LA. Feels bad.
I'm growing up. Your boy's growing up. I got other things.
You
that
should
I like
do
to
mukbangs. Hell yeah.
Other responsibilities now, and so I think part of it too is like I want to rekindle that love of games again and enjoy gaming again.
Is it possible?
I haven't for a little while. I think that's it. All right, we'll call it there. Again,
mukbangs and sloppy ASMR.
I want to thank all of you for continuing
that's the way to
allow me to do what I do for a living.
Hell yeah.
I don't know where I'd be. I don't know where I'd be without this. I don't know where I'd be without all of you continuing to support the channel through the highs, through the lows. I'm eternally grateful for the life that you guys have given me.
Hell yeah.
You know, I want to stick around, but
this is such a sad, depressive video. So this truly is the year of depressed content creators. I feel like it's been many years. You see like a handful pop up, but like God, it is nonstop this year.
I'm gonna have to probably make some changes and hopefully
everyone's just been grinding too hard.
You know, we can do it in a way where I release some of the burden on myself and get some help, and you guys are still enjoying the videos to the same degree, and I can still
Fair
kind
enough.
of make videos to the same degree. I don't mean to say like scripted content would completely go away, but you know, maybe I do a fewer scripted things and we sort of
More stream edit type stuff.
pepper in some more
Makes sense.
stream cuts, or I have an editor cut some stuff together and do things a little differently, and we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, thank you for 10 years of YouTube. Thank you for almost 500 million views. Thank you for everything.
That's wild. 500 million. I'm at almost half.
Thank you for watching.
Half
I'll see you
100
next
million.
time.
Hey everyone. Sorry, I just wanted to check. Crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty wild on for Datto that he's been going that long, right? He's at 500 million. I'm at like 60 million views. Fuck, dude. He's at 500 million. So yeah, good shit on Datto. Go check out that video if you want. Cheers, cheers.